terrible. Sorry. Would you like a scratchy stick? That's so funny. Would you like a scratchy stick? That's what you think. I don't think so. Joseph used to tease us all the time. And then, you know what I'm saying? He would just give it. And I bought into that. He was like, oh, you put on a few pounds. The only thing that I could control in my life was Motown. Because they tell you, on the interview, when we used to go on Carson or on Mike Douglas or whatever back then, when we used to do interviews on the Jackson 5. You know, see, when you're in this kind of business, they kind of like, it's like, okay, if you're asking, do you have a girlfriend? No. Do you this? You know, you got, it's like, they dictate to you everything. What you wear, what you sing. Because back then, we weren't allowed to sing our own stuff, to produce our own stuff. They dictate to you what you can wear. If you're on an interview, if you're going on Carson, this is what you say, this is what you don't say. And the only control I had over my life was eating. I had no control. We had no control. I wasn't like my brother. People, they're angry and they take it out on others. I was angry and hurt, and I took it out on myself. And being brought up with Joseph and stuff like that. When we were rehearsing 2300 where we used to live, it's like if I danced wrong, if I sang the wrong note, I'd get the hell beat out of me. I'd get thrown in the basement. So instead of taking that out on other people, I withdrew and I took it out on myself. There was nothing I could control in my life for my eating. And Joseph told me, oh, you're so black, or you have such a big nose. He told you you were black? Yes, when I was little. You are so black. You don't look like my child. Your nose is so big and this and that. They used to call me Big Nose and stuff. And instead of retaliating on them, I just did it with myself. And I would always fight Joseph back. And I would ask him my ass beat. And then I used to run, and I threw a shoe at him and snore myself. And he knocked me down on the floor one time because we were rehearsing in our living room. I did something wrong. He knocked a mess out of me. And we were supposed to perform somewhere the next day. And he knocked me down so hard, I lost my wind, right? And I was just little. So I got up. I was so furious. You talk about me being conceited now. I got up. And I was crying. And I said, Joseph, if you hit me again, I'm not performing. He's like, what the fuck did you say? I'm like, you hit me again, Joseph. And I wasn't even 9 years old. I was probably just about 7. I said, Joseph, if you hit me again, and I was crying my eyes out. I said, if you hit me again, I am not performing. You leave me alone. I said, I'm not doing the show. He said, don't you know I will kick your ass and all this and that. I got up, the wind was knocked out of me. I said, you hit me again and I won't perform. And he knew I was the star performer. Yeah, really. He didn't hit me. Well, you had some leverage there. My brothers used to say, Mike, you crazy, man, you crazy. And then when I would go to sleep at night, he would always stare at me. He would be banging on our windows and stuff and open the windows like he's going to break in and kill us.
That's horrible. That's awful.
Mary wrote that in her book. She read it.
Oh, I don't. It's been a while since I read that book. I don't remember everything.
He used to scare us in the middle of the night. We'd be sleeping. We had to get up early in the morning. We had to have rehearsals before we would disco. God. And he banged on the windows and we looked out the windows and he had a monster mask on. Mother, with a monster mask.
How
We'd get in trouble for crying.